my wife and I were walking down Main Street here, and the car was coming flying back here, like over 100 miles an hour. We could hardly even see me. It was going that quick. There was a car in front of him. He swerved around it, and then it looked like he hit the fence, and this fire started, and then all of a sudden he went up in the air, and then it was a ball of fire like 30, 40 feet high. I've never seen anything like it. It was really incredible.
I'm sorry, sir. You were walking. Where were you walking?
We were walking up this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then describe it again. So
Okay, so we were walking up.
Turn towards us. Turn towards us.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So we were walking up the road, and we seen this car coming down towards the border, and he was flying over 100 miles an hour. There was a car in front of him. He swerved out, went in front of the car, hit the fence, went flying up into the air. He hit, I think there was a elevation part. He went up into the air, and we just seen the fireball, and that's all we could see. It was just covered in smoke everywhere.
So the car was coming from the U.S. into Canada, towards Canada?
Yes, it was going towards Canada, yes.
Okay, did it actually hit towards the bridge? Where was that elevated area?
There was a fence there, that fenced off around there. It looked like it hit part of the fence because it's all damaged. And then it went elevated up, and then it went up into the air, and then it was just a fireball and smoke everywhere.
And did you see officers like pulling weapons or doing anything like that?
Not till later. I had never seen him pull a weapon, but it took about 10 minutes for, like, the border police were there obviously, but it took about 10 minutes, and all of a sudden there were just police everywhere.
All right, did you hear any other noises or anything?
We heard a big bang. Yeah.
Real loud bang, and then,
Yeah.
then you saw this car and the explosion.
Yeah, and I said there's no way that guy's going to stop. There's no way he can stop. He's just going too fast.
You couldn't tell if it had what kind of license plates on it or
No,
anything?
no, we couldn't, no.
Well, how would you describe the car?
It looked like a Chrysler 300, but somebody told me it was a Bentley. But there's similar cars in that, so yeah.
Okay.
And he was swerving as he was going down this road here, fishtailing, because he was going so fast.
Were there any police cars following him?
No, I didn't see not one, no. And we waited, and we actually walked back to the border, and then we were there about maybe 10 minutes, and the police all started to come.
How many people could you see? How many people were in the car? Do you think
No,
just the driver?
I have no idea. No, we couldn't see. It was just, he was just going so fast.
You never saw anything like this before?
I've never seen anything like this. It was just incredible. The fire was so high up in the air. My only concern was I hope nobody else got hurt, because if anybody was in that way, I don't think they would have survived.
Did you see any ambulances or?
They came after, but it was quite a bit after. The fire trucks are there obviously first, and then the police came, and there were all kinds of police that came, and then the ambulance came after.
You couldn't see anybody being put in the ambulance?
No, I couldn't, no.
Okay. Did they talk to you? Did they question?
They got my number. I told them I seen what happened, so they took my phone number down. They said they would contact me if they needed to.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
An incredible experience.
It's wow for sure, yeah. It is, yeah.
All right.
So that first bang you heard, sir, was that after you saw it fishtail?
It was, well, he was going down here fishtailing. He pulled out in front of another car, and then I think that's when because he was going so fast, he hit the fence, and there was a fire then. But then when he went up again, he must have hit the building, and then there was a big noise, and then the flame just shot up in the air, and there was nothing but smoke, then you couldn't see nothing.
So do you think it actually hit like one of where the bridge inspectors are, or do you think it was the fence more?
He hit the fence, and then after that, I'm not sure.
Side, like?
It was on the right-hand side, and then the car, I think, veered off to the left a bit. I don't know what hit after that, because you couldn't see from the smoke from the first hit of the fence, because there was a flame then.
Correct.
Already.
Would you say like 20, 30 feet? Those
Yeah, I
flames?
would say when we seen the major, yeah, it was at least 30 feet. Yeah.
And it was the car you think that blew up?
I would say so, but I don't know for sure, because
Right.
I don't know what it hit.
Okay,
So.
all right. Okay, but you're okay? Your wife's
yeah,
okay?
we're okay. Yeah, we were just walking, but we were kind of in a little bit of a shock to see this, because I don't think that person is going to survive the way and their car parts were everywhere and little.